Today we are going to be talking about the case of New York Times versus the United States, where prior restraint and the limits of the press were questioned. The case of the New York Times versus the U.S. is about Daniel, a political activist and military analyst. He strongly opposed the war, so when his former colleague from RAND Corporation allowed him to photocopy the Pentagon Papers.
The Pentagon Papers were top-secret documents about the defense in Vietnam. They belonged to a top-secret Department of Defense study of U.S. political and military involvement in Vietnam from 1945 to 1967.
When offered these, he obviously said yes and tried to give them to Congress members, but none of them acted on it. He then gave the Pentagon Papers to the New York Times, who published 3 articles from them. The Nixon administration attempted to prevent the New York Times from publishing the classified Defense Department study regarding the history of the United States activities in Vietnam. The president argued that prior restraint was necessary to protect national security.
Yes, prior restraint is judicial suppression of material that would be published or broadcasted on the grounds that is harmful. But the First Amendment limits the government's ability to do this. The dictionary definition of media is the main means of mass communication, broadcasting, publishing, and the internet, regarded collectively. The First Amendment protects the press's ability to publish what they want, but it also limits on what they can and can't post, like nudity, any illegal activity, and the main debate of this case, other people's private information.
The Nixon administration doing this is going against the freedom of press by trying to restrict the information put out by a news outlet. In the end, the court ultimately decided that prior restraint was unconstitutional because there was no real evidence that the U.S. national security was harmed by the posting of the Pentagon Papers. Thank you.